Hey y'all, it's me, Shantae Hands, coming to you with another video. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real with you. Like, I got off of work, I had coupons for Burger King, and I decided to come to Burger King alone and have dinner. It's going on 5 o'clock, and yeah, this will definitely be my dinner. This will be the second thing I ate today. I had a chicken sandwich earlier for lunch, and that was around 10 o'clock. I had lunch between 10 and 11. So now I'm basically eating dinner between 4 and 5. And honestly, like, what I ate should be just fine. I had a Whopper meal. I sure did. And I just decided to just come over here alone, order my meal, eat it. It's gone. I'm not gonna hold you guys. It is. I ate it, and as I was sitting here, I'm just like, I just need to do my videos as I am. I'll just be so stuck in my head to like set up for my video, like YouTubers usually do, and I do want to do that, but it's just like if I wait to set up and make these videos, I'm probably not gonna make them, or it's gonna take forever to make them. I don't know if my steering wheel is like a distraction. So yeah, let me reposition my camera. I don't know, the steering wheel is distracting me, basically. I don't know. So for me, the reason why I need a hysterectomy is because I have fibroids. With my fibroids, I have very, very heavy periods, very unpleasant heavy periods, and for the longest I've had these heavy periods not realizing like my periods are not normal. They're like not okay, you know what I mean? And I went through that for a while. Okay, my youngest son is 12. I noticed my extremely heavy periods after I had him. I had no idea at the time that I had fibroids. At that time, I was also told that I was anemic, but I've been told that I've been anemic for a long time, but I never really took it serious until I started to get sick. Going back, let me take it back. I remember this very well, and I feel like I'm pretty in tune with my body. I start noticing things, like I noticed that I start feeling things move around in my stomach. I had no idea what it was, and I don't know, I just felt something swimming around my stomach, as if, to be honest, it felt like a baby was moving around in my stomach. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that feeling you get when your baby just starts to move in your stomach, but they're still small. That's what it felt like, and I knew what that feeling felt like because I've had children. I've been pregnant 3 times. I have 3 boys. So I really wanted to know why my stomach was doing this. So I start going to the doctor. I start telling them what was wrong and what I was feeling, and then eventually they did an ultrasound on my stomach. Okay, in the ultrasound it said, well, in the ultrasound report it said that I had several fibroids. At that time I remember hearing about fibroids, but I never knew what it was, you know. So I was just like, and then the thing is, it's not like the doctor told me, oh, you have fibroids. I had to read it in the report. And then when I asked the doctor about it, I was just like, okay, I got fibroids. What is that? She just made it seem like it wasn't a big deal. She was like, yeah, you have fibroids. It's not cancerous. They're just tumors, whatever, whatever. She was like, women can go so many years and not even know they have them, and they don't affect you, whatever, whatever. So at that time, I didn't take me having fibroids serious. I went more years with fibroids, thinking in my head like, okay, it's not cancerous. Once I heard the word that it's not cancerous, then I just kind of like went on with my life. I don't know, I just didn't take it serious. I just wasn't, I don't know, my headspace wasn't there. I don't know why, because cancer runs in my family. I mean, even hearing about a tumor is good enough for me. Like, that shit has scared me. But I don't know, guys, I was just going through different things in my life then. But at the same time, I was still having these heavy periods and I was still anemic. So that question still stood. Like, that question was still like in my mind, like, why am I anemic? Why am I losing so much blood? And then I just started doing my research, and then I had to finally realize that I had to finally realize that these heavy periods are the cause. I had to realize that my fibroids was the cause of my heavy periods. I had to find that out on my own. The doctors never told me that you can have heavy periods due to fibroids. So I figured that all out. Long story short, I figured that I was anemic because I was losing too much blood. Then I realized that my fibroids was causing me to have like severe heavy periods. I mean bad, y'all, where I just had to realize like, oh my God, like these periods are not normal. Like these periods are not okay. I'm not hearing other women around me saying that they're having like this really heavy period. When I say heavy, I mean heavy. Bleeding through your clothes, bleeding through your clothes on your bed when you're asleep, like bleeding through a pad in 30 minutes, bleeding through a tampon in 30 minutes, like going through a whole pack of pads, and the maxi, the thick ones, because it got to the point, those were the only type of pads I could wear, like the really thick maxi pads, the purple packs that go from the front and all the way to the back, so I needed the protection. Like I would literally go through a pack of that every period I'm buying pads. It used to be where I can buy pads and I have, you know, a good amount for the next period to start me off, and I may or may not need to buy another pack. I could probably go through a pack of pads for 2 periods. No. So long story short, I went in one day for a checkup, and I just finally just broke it down. I just broke down. Like I didn't start crying, but I just like start going off like telling my OB like these periods is like too much. Like they're too much, and I went so long going this way with periods. And she was finally like, you know, you're eligible for a hysterectomy. And at the time, I never thought like hysterectomy in my head. Like what? What do you mean a hysterectomy? Like get rid of my female parts? In my head, and the way I looked at it was, I don't want to get my female parts removed, okay? And then she was just like, whatever about it, like whenever you're ready, whenever you want to do it, like, you know, nobody wants to just like get their female parts removed just because, like, I don't know. At the time I was like, no, my female parts, like what am I gonna do if I don't have my female parts? I don't know how I be thinking. But she basically was like, if you want it done, you know, let me know. It is what it is. So at the time, I wasn't really feeling that. But then once again, time went by. I said another 2 years went by. I remember having this conversation with her just before the pandemic started. Okay? Here we are in 2023. I think I finally confronted her again about, yeah, I think we might want to go ahead and do that hysterectomy. Maybe the beginning of this year. Honestly, and I remember saying something to her about these heavy periods and my fibroids in like 2020. So I let like 2 years go by. Still dealing with these crazy periods, y'all. Still very, very low in blood. Like very low in blood. Like I feel like I'm almost getting ready to die. Like blood really low. I think the highest I've seen my blood is like 9.2, the highest maybe 9.7. Crazy. So yeah, so I finally I started doing my research. I start doing my research on a hysterectomy. Once I did my research and once I realized like, okay, you don't need your uterus. Your uterus is basically only good for bearing children. Not having any more children. Don't plan to have any more children. I have 3 boys. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had 3 kids. I wish I did have 4 kids. I always say I wish I had 4 kids, but I wanted them to be closer in age. So yeah, that didn't happen. So no more kids for me. Once I found out that my uterus is only good for bearing children, and I have fibroids the size of freaking golf balls in me, oh, go ahead and remove the uterus, please. Just go ahead and remove them. Like, I need to live a better life. I can't stand having these periods, heavy periods every month. And honestly, I'm just tired of having a period. I'm tired of having a period anyways. Like, really, I had a period ever since I was 10. I started my period at 10 years old, and I'm in my 30s. Okay, that's a long time to have a period. I know women are supposed to have their periods for a long time, but if I cannot have a period, please remove my uterus. And with the fibroids, honestly, y'all, based on the research, I'm not just saying this, based on the research, I really honestly feel like having these fibroids in my uterus and me dealing with hormonal weight gain, I honestly do believe in my heart that these fibroids in my uterus is the cause of me not being able to lose weight. I'm gonna keep it so real with you. There are so many women that I know that actually had hysterectomies, like more women than I would think, or just surrounded around me, that's had hysterectomies. Like, there is like 4 people at my job, at my new job, 4 women that's had a hysterectomy. 4? It's crazy. And every one of them say that I am going to feel better. I'm gonna definitely have a better life. 2 women told me that my stomach will go down. I really do believe that the way my stomach is set up, my uterus is like 2 times the size. And when your uterus is big like that, due to the fibroids, it's kind of like your uterus is pregnant with fibroids. And you know when you're pregnant, your uterus grows. So because my uterus is bigger, or it's double the size, it's like me having a little pregnancy in my uterus, basically, of fibroids. And you know when you start to show when you're pregnant, your stomach goes out. I really truly believe that the reason why my stomach is poking out at the bottom, and I have to show you guys what I'm talking about, but I have a fupa. I have a large stomach anyways, and I also have a fupa, but I do believe that my uterus is pushed up where it's making my stomach poke out at the bottom, which is also pushing up everything else at the top. So I'm kind of like really compact right here. So I do believe that after I have my fibroids removed, well, my uterus removed, I do believe that my stomach will go down. I do believe that. I do. And hey, we'll all find out. We'll all have to find out, because I'm going to document my surgery and take you guys along with me. I just want this to be like the first video of me actually talking about a hysterectomy, me actually talking about my fibroids, me giving you a little history on how I found out I had fibroids. You know, my dreams and my wishes after I get through this hump of dealing with fibroids and heavy periods and getting my uterus removed, I really just want to focus on my health, getting my weight down, y'all. Like, my weight has skyrocketed, and it's all due because of my eating choices. I will admit that it's all due to my eating choices and just being completely stressed. I'm a chronic stress person. Like, I deal with a lot of stress. I do, and I gain weight with stress. And it's not all because I'm sitting down eating, y'all. I can't stand when people think that about people that gain weight. I don't just sit up and stuff my face with food. Okay, I had Burger King today, but this is my 2nd time eating. Yes, I know I need to have a healthier, like, choice of food, which I'm gonna work on. I do want to go on a strict diet after my surgery. So I definitely want to document that. But I'm really getting tired of documenting or trying to have this weight loss journey and your girl is not even losing weight. I really pray and I really believe that my weight will be easier to come off after this hysterectomy, but we will see. I will definitely keep you guys posted, especially like during, like, before the surgery and my recovery and everything. But yeah, so in real time it is May. No, I don't even know why I said May. I'm tired, y'all. It is April 24th. I have my surgery on the 8th. So I have some doctor's appointments coming up. I have an appointment with the doctor face to face, and I have to go get my what is it, an EKG, whatever the test is where they check your heart, and I have to get some blood work done, and hopefully I'm good to go. I hope there is nothing that's gonna stop or hold back my surgery, y'all. Like, I just want to move on with life, being fibroid free and being period free and like just severe, heavy, bloody periods. I'm so done. I'm so through with it. But yeah, let me go ahead and go. I just wanted to get on camera and make this video. I look so tired. I've been doing a lot of training. I'm training for my Class B license. I'll be able to ride, I'll be able to drive buses and stuff and whatever. And yeah, it's just a lot going on. But at the same time, I'm trying to really prepare and prep for this hysterectomy. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for following me. Thank you for, if you like what you hear or see, please subscribe to my channel. Until the next time, peace. I'm so tired, y'all. I am so tired. Like, that food did not help, but I'm gonna go home and meal prep and just prepare for the next day. I know it's just a sit down in the car video, but this was the best way for me to just talk to you guys. I'm about to actually head home. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.